Hello and welcome everybody to part 6 of the Dutch campaign, the Batavian Republic. And back home from my holidays now, back from France, so graphics will be notably improved. Although some of you still commented that they still look pretty good on my laptop, of which my laptop thanks you. So yes, but yeah, back to sort of full specs, and our trade agreement has been cancelled with the UK. I assume Britain has returned to war with us after just one turn. I assume, yes, they've rejoined the battle against us after one turn of peace, which is pretty typical for the AI to pursue. Give us one turn of peace, and then probably realise their folly and decide, actually, no, we want to kill you. So, I need to wait. Well, these troops can take a while to replenish. Thankfully, the British have chosen to attack the French port here, but there's another navy up here which undoubtedly will attack me incredibly shortly. But I'm going to, you know, well, that's the thing. If I take my merchantman out, they can ruin my port. But if I leave it where it is, then I should cope and survive. But I really should turn this port into something here. It should be a dockyard. And this one really a trading port. So I can try and get some trade out that way. Dockyard here so I can basically start building up a navy. Eventually to challenge the British. And up here I do believe I can actually recruit some kind of decent units. Or at least start to. That can be upgraded. The barracks can be upgraded here. Let's take a look at the income. Yeah, that probably will be crippled though next turn when the British blockade my port. But I'm building some new ports, so hopefully that will enable my economy not to dive so much. The Prussians continuing to attack my centre of research here, which is a tad annoying. I can't do anything against them right now, and they've attacked my farms. Can't do anything against them just right now, really. I've got enough forces to hold them off a little bit, this little small army here, but I really need to take London from the British as soon as possible. They are in defeat at the moment. They've been pushed back, as you saw in part 5, and the French have been pushed back out of that port, and the British are just going to jump across to mine. Thank you very much. Don't trust the British. And that's a British person saying that, so I don't know how the paradox or whatever comes out of that, but you know, it's how the flip comes. Oh, hello. Trade agreement, and they will offer me 650 gold. You know what? I am taking that. Hello. You're going to give me money and a trade agreement? Lovely. Blockaded my port, but thankfully I've still managed to gain kind of an alright income, but my income's now going to dip massively. But I am building up more forces up in Scotland, laddie. Scotland for the Highland. Ah, no, we've run out of wee capers. What are we gonna chop now? That would be incredibly useful to build right now, if it didn't take 7 turns, because it lowers the recruitment cost for infantry in the region, and actually increases capacity as well. But I think I might pass on actually spending all my funds on that just now, and in fact spend it on building some more line infantry. I'm just going to take a look at what it's going to be to enlist another general. Okay, fair amount. But I will do that at some point, so I can basically have 2 armies, one from the north come down to attack London, and another one from Cardiff when this is when they've all replenished. It might take them a while, but it will be worth it. And in the meantime, Wellesley will be pushing out against me. I really should deploy a recon force so I can see what he's doing, the crafty weasel. Currently stands at 4-0 to me against Wellesley, the Duke of Wellington. Bloody Horatio here with his fleet. My troops holding strong here. I'm just going to have to repair my my college again at Utrecht. I want to take London. Obviously I'll benefit from having Oxford as a classical university. But again, end turn. It's kind of British toying with me now with their navy, as they certainly like to do quite often. And I'm going to do an incredibly British thing and enjoy my dessert while I'm recording this video. But my dessert this evening is a nice British summer classic, if you can call the weather we're having at the moment summer. But some nice strawberries. Nom nom nom. I think I choked on a strawberry. Anyway, I've been raided again by these Ponzi Prussians, and I'm going to repair them there. See, I don't really want to move out of here to attack them. This sort of raiding party, led by Frederick Wilhelm von Bülow. Probably said wrong, but yeah, I don't want to push out against him, because while I probably could do it with the men I have, although they are vetted nicely, it will leave Amsterdam completely open if a large army comes up. So I'm going to have to kind of just live with the fact that he's going to be a right pain in my arse, and continue to raid my farms. Oh, we built some iron mines in Scotland. That is just lovely. That is lovely. Thank you very much, Scotland. 2 more turns till the trading port's done there, so maybe my trade will be diverted up to Scotland. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. But we will see. Anyway, let's take a look at how my men are replenishing, little by little, very, very slowly. I would love it if they implement a system on here where I could see how many turns I've got left to replenish them, like in Shogun. I really need to scout south of the border, and I can't even recruit any more troops this turn. But I will end turn. And eat another strawberry. Much to your annoyance, if you're hearing my sort of chewing sounds, I hear it annoys you absolutely bloody lots. My apologies for that, but they're strawberries and they taste damn good. I'm trying to eat them as carefully as possible, not to make a sound. But anyway, 4 turns left on mass mobilization. What? That is if Utrecht doesn't get raided by these pesky Prussians. I quite like that, pesky Prussians. Anyway, yes, you can hear the gathering Mets oh so slowly. Oh so slowly. It could be bloody years before we ever see this army back in full strength again. Oh, I can build another unit. Smashing. Another line infantry. I might use this as a scout force and just raid them in the north, perhaps. Raiding in the north. King in the north. Yes. But we'll give it another turn for my trade port and my dry dock to build up. And then end turn again. And what do you know? It's another strawberry. Nom nom nom. Probably squelching horrible sounds of me eating. Oh, look who's coming to raid Utrecht again, you bastard. Has he really got nothing better to do? Clearly not. Ah yes, here we go, here's the raiding report. The damage been done. Repair again, mass mobilization, only at, well, not stopped again. Right, a unit has been recruited. First rate ship of the line has been built by the United Kingdom. Oh, those jolly cheeky chaps. And none of my trade's going through here, which is annoying, because I don't, how does it determine whether it goes through this port or not? It's the same trade level as my one up in Scotland, but is it, I don't know, why does it go, why does it get, put its blockade here? Surely it should switch and go to my first available port, which is up here. Don't know why. If anyone can explain me the system in Napoleon Total War that diverts it, that means it doesn't divert to this port, and still carries on to here, do let me know, because I am confuddled, because if I was in charge of this country, I would say, oh, the British are blockading our port. So do you know what? We're going to send it up to this port up here, which is not being blockaded at all. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's probably some perfectly good reason which I'm overlooking and not seeing at all. So anyway, Onward, sir. I'm going to use these guys as a scouting party, and we're going to move down here near the site of our previously glorious victory, and we're going to attack Manchester and try and raid the British. We're going to attack their iron mines as well. My army here is slowly recuperating, slowly. That's all we can do there. So, again, very boring, but we will get there eventually. We're going to end turn again, and enjoy the gloriousness that is an end turn phase in Napoleon Total War. Thankfully, it's nowhere near as arduous as they were in Empire. It actually kind of happens rather quickly. Damn, these strawberries are good. Oh, look, it's Wellesley. Hello, sir, you cheeky monkey. Up for round 5? I think so. Stop attacking my bloody farms! Bloody farm attacking bastards. Those farmers are going to be very pissed off, you know. And so are the men at the gentlemen at Utrecht. What have we got here? Is it? Oh, what? It's not Sir Wellesley. By Jove. Well, that is a disappointment. We were so looking forward to round 5 with Sir Wellesley, and I'm afraid we've lost the opportunity. Maybe he hasn't recovered from his wounds. We gave him a good licking last time, chaps. Anyway, so I think it's time we better. Wow, they could attack me next turn, I guess, but we better sally out. I think, perhaps, and take them on. Take those cheeky British off. We don't have any fortification here, so that won't help. We could try and cut them off by attacking these iron mines here, and at the same time pee off the British. We attack them. We're going to bring these troops up here with a view to reinforce. I shall sally out gloriously with my men in a moment, but first, Utrecht. Let's just check 3 more turns there, and let's repair these poor farms. Poor farmers are so angry. Right. We will take a look at this anyway, if it's worth it or not. If not, I won't attack. Oh dear God, Christ monkey. Well, I've got not so many men, but let's look at this. Nearly 1,500 of them are fencibles, militia, and they are rather crap. So if we take off 1,500 from their 5,000 or so force, we're left with 3,500. Whereas all of my men are useful. Oh, actually, bar 1,000. So I actually take off 1,000 of my men, and I'm still outnumbered by about 1,000. Lovely. A lot of them are cannon. This is true. You know what? I am going to decline the attack for 1 turn to perhaps rally my troops, reinforce with these chaps, and then we will fight them. If they attack me this turn, then they attack me this turn, but at least I'll be on the defensive. They'll have to come to me, and I can deal with them as they are. Oh, look, I've been attacked. Hello. And they think they can beat me? What? Just because they've got cannons, huh? And better troops. But that's not the point. I have fire by rank, and I will win this, and I will fight it myself. Quintin Hickey versus Zeph Van... What? No. Just thinking. Quintin Hickey sounds... Or just looking across at Zeph Van Zand? I think that's not an awfully British name, but realised it was actually the other way around. I am Zeph Von Zandt. Zeph Von Zandt. Hello. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'm calling him Zeph Von Zandt because I think it sounds awesome. Against Quintin Hickey of the British. Battle of Coalbrookdale Mines. Awesome. So, on the battlefield we are. Looking across the plain of battle. Not much to do besides get my men in a lovely long line as they are, and ready for battle. Right. Gonna get them spreading out in 2 units. These over like so. Get them running. These 2. We're gonna clear the forest on the left. And this one in the middle is gonna go in the middle, surprisingly. Let's spreading them out a little bit so we can already start that little flank. They've only got 3 units of line infantry they're sending against me. They are Royal Fusiliers, we'll give them that. And it's got foot regiments, 10th Regiment Foot and the 19th. But we'll flank them, we'll take them out, we'll deal with their cavalry as they come, and with their cannons, probably as the final thing I deal with. Got to admit, one time I thought Darthmod was too, unit size wise, they were just too huge, but now it almost seems weird not to play with such large unit sizes. I think it's kind of one of those things, it's like, once you go Darthmod, you never go back. And the cannons are firing. And hitting my line as they march forward. 3 casualties taken so far. These 2 managed to get up. Some do not. I push even further forward with this centre company. Centre unit. And here I'm going to flank even more. And just try and pull them so they can't pick off one unit as a kind of solid target. Here I'm going to definitely be able to flank them with my units quite successfully, actually, because they're already leaning towards these 2 units over on the right and this sort of one in the centre. The cannons have hit it. They are a bit low on morale now. They're now not sure what to do. You can see this unit, the Fusiliers, are just sort of thinking, slowly marching to reform. Not entirely sure what they're doing as I push forward with 2 units that I've got ready to bear arms against them. Push them up like so, and push these round as well. And I'm actually going to push up with these units now as well, because they're now not going for my units on the left, they're going for them on the right. So I can start my flanking by pushing them here. They've moved out of position, allowing my men to start pushing around them. As long as I can keep watching out for those cannons, I'll be fine. We'll be able to fire a few volleys, we should be able to, against the Fusiliers. As will these chaps in a moment. We'll get the first volley. And it's going to start doing horrific amounts of damage already. And take out there. They might be better. They might have better stats, but my men are going to hit them with numerical superiority. And here, I'm not going to attack the centre units just yet. I'm going to hit them with this unit first, which is going to draw this unit on the left over, forcing them to reform so that my men are the first to fire. Oh! And these guys have got fire by rank now, the British. They have got it. Okay, so there goes my superiority in terms of unit drills, but we will have them. So I'm pushing up with these guys now. My men need to, yep, here we go, second lot of fire by ranking now. Yeah, starting to, each volley sort of chips away at my morale. My men, a lot more of them than the British. We've managed to get the first lot of volleys off over on this right flank, and we're going to be able to push them back, hopefully. I'm not able to push forward enough with this unit just yet, because I don't want to catch the other one. We're going to try pushing up a little bit though. And here, against this unit, but I've now got 2 units, soon to be a third, firing on this unit. These guys completely able to flank them quite nicely. And they're now shifting forward here, or shifting over with these units, so they can better get a shot at my men. We're not going to let them have a go though. Here we go. My chaps fire a volley. Second rank. Third rank. And the damage is done. It's absolutely catastrophic over here. We've broken one of them already, so we can now push up with this unit rather quickly. And with this one, like so, we'll take on the cavalry next. Over here, my men are holding firm against 221 of the Fusiliers. Just going to bring these guys around a little bit, reform, and here with this unit, we're going to push forward. Their cannons finally unleashing some volleys again, and here we're going to be starting putting the pressure on this unit. Thankfully, the terrain, don't have to worry about it being kind of advantageous to the British. Pretty flat, so it's good. I'm starting to take some shots at the cavalry in a minute. And this unit now coming up against both of my regiments over on the right flank. Just gonna have to watch this cavalry though. This unit has come back. I'm just gonna watch them to what they do if I need to form square. I'm just watching them. Is their general, so they may not be too bravado. I don't want to go too crazy with them. Yes, they're going to charge. No, they're not. I've hit square too soon. Oh well, I'm going to form these guys into square anyway. And here, I'm going to push up. These cavalry now will probably make a pass through. Well, no, they're pushing further away. Okay, so we're going to get out of square and form these guys up. Like so. Take on this unit. It has come back. We've pushed up on the units in the centre. These guys should be breaking soon. Probably can't take too many more volleys like that. You see the shot fly through them.
Sir, our general is under attack.
He's over here. So the one unit hasn't taken any casualties so far, but he's doing bloody well. These guys taking on them. And this unit here, the smoke will clear and reveal them. Elite infantry! Taking down this unit now. And over here we have pushed back one unit, but they have come back. So we're going to use this one unit to take them on. Just one unit needed here, and these guys are going to flank. Let's start to cripple this unit in the centre. And if these guys try and help them out, well, they'll be hit by these guys, which are moving up now. And they can definitely take them on. Because, thankfully, they don't have sharp with them, the British, so, of course, they're doomed to fail. The morale of my general is picking up. They're being hit by cannons, so let's drop their morale a bit. I'll watch this cavalry darting around on my flank. And they are looking, I think, to charge me. So I'm going to form square just to be cautious. And me instantly forming square is halted that charge, but I am able to fire off some shots. They continue the charge anyway. Don't know why. Perhaps they think they can break through my lines. They start turning though as they realise their folly, and are hit by some rounds of musket fire. They try reforming, but they realise they're still too close. My men happily firing away at will. And the cavalry regiment, not quite decimated, but taking some heavy losses. Here, face off against battered Fusiliers, and here my units doing ruddy well against the 10th Regiment of Foot in the centre. As is my general, who's finally started to take some losses. I don't know about you, but has the weather suddenly changed or something? Because everything seemed to went a bit more shaded blue for me. In there, I don't know if the time of day changed or something. Anyway, we're going to flank this unit now here. We push these guys back yet again. They're broken, they're very tired, but we'll see what goes on. Cavalry's been pushed back quite a bit. They've nearly lost half their men. My square still firing on them, but we are being hit by this line infantry. For now, I'm keeping them on square to defend my flank. And these guys have come back again, so you know what, we're going to get them on the wall. Okay, get these guys on the wall to defend very quickly. These guys completely decimated the ranks here. These guys just fired off full 3 sets of volleys. I'm actually going to tell these guys stop firing at will, just to reload though. And then we're going to get them really close and then launch off a devastating volley or two. Cavalry still darting around, trying to see if there's a way to break my square. And each time they're shot away at by my units. Just formed up on the wall, and my men already unleashing I can't even speak properly. It's the strawberries. Blame the strawberries. I'm going to have another one. Nom. Push them back, broken them. And it's now to kind of do some devastating flanking in the rear. Start doing some damage to the cannons, which are about to fire again. I think. Yes, lighting the fuses. Ready. We've broken that unit in the centre. These guys didn't get a chance to unleash the deadly volley. They are going to unleash it against that unit over here. And these two units are now going to march straight forward, like so. Get these guys to march. It's fun to watch them march. Keep steady, lads! They said I couldn't win it. Clearly don't know who I am. Cavalry again reforming, trying to work away to attack this square. They don't give up. The square will once again unleash a volley in response to the Light Dragoons' charge, which will send them packing and break them. Oh, they're finally unleashing canister shot. But I'm finally unleashing these chaps, who will unleash some deadly volleys on the enemy. When they finally form themselves together, any moment now. Might need to reform them to actually get them to click in. Get the AI to work. And here we're going to actually pursue... No, we're not. We're actually going to face off against this unit. We're going to watch that cavalry carefully. Oh, and they're coming back. And square. And square. And we've sent the artillery packing with a few volleys from this line infantry. Send them forward, and with these guys as well. Enemy general has been defeated in the Light Dragoons. Another charge, absolutely crushed. Pushing forward against the other regiments. They won't be around for long. And pushing forward here. These guys can finally come out square. No worries from the cavalry anymore. 20 of them left. They've been pushed back. All the men in line. The last few of them that remain. Artillery charging forward, I think, just to get back to their cannons, and they're going to be probably shot at by this unit first. Depends when these guys finish reloading. Perhaps even these might. Either way, it's really going to hurt if we get a volley off. Oh yeah, they're trying to get back into their cannons. So you can fire a canister shot at this range is going to hurt. Just saying, guys. Would really appreciate it if you didn't let them fire. Oh, this is going to hurt. Yeah, that hurt. Right in there. I think they're firing cannonballs though, so they're just knocking my men over more than anything else.
Glorious victories, huh?
Oh, but these guys are thinking of retreating though. And you know what? We're not going to have that. Charge! Shattered they are. But they're going to charge forward anyway. And boom, these guys are totally dead. That unit's defeated. Going to push back. Flank round. Push up. This final unit that remains on the hill. The 19th. Push up with these units on the flanks. And now they will all fire on these chaps here. These guys might come back. Doubt it, but if so, we'll deal with them. Whoa, their cannons are still firing. How are they not dead? Tell my men to turn around and manually target these guys. These guys have all broken. They should probably break shortly. They're shattered apparently. They're still staying there though. Just don't want to get rid of their cannon. A heroic victory though. Huzzah. Okay, so we lost 291 men. I think that's pretty acceptable. They lost 1,000 of their men. Huzzah, I say, huzzah. Oh, they're sending more. Hello. More? Seriously? I don't think I really need to show another battle of exactly the same caliber type, so I'll define it myself and come back to the results screen after I've won it. Be right back. And there we have another victory. I lost 470 this time. British did manage to rout me a couple of times, but thankfully my men came back. Oh, please not another army. I'm getting pissed off now fighting the same ones. Surrender? I think not, sir. Oh, bugger. And they got these reinforcing armies. But I'm going to leave this battle for the next part, I'm afraid. You chaps will have to wait for part 7 to show the battle for Cardiff. This could cripple my invasion force for good, or could push back the British, and with what remnants I have, I may need to make a push for London after this, because it's going to take way too long to retrain all these chaps, or I might have to consolidate what I've got by merging the regiments. But as always, hope you enjoyed this part. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video, look in the description for ways to connect with me via Twitter, Facebook and Steam, and I'll see you guys again soon with some more Total War. Ciao.